It moves quickly, but they do not move alone.
Objects move, progress, advance, stir, sway, shift, carry, of their own accord, but now at human discretion. Urge.
And urge.
And urge.
Always the procreant urge of the world. Song of Myself, Whitman.
Have you ever watched light pass through water? Variegating textures, lamplit by sun, light just passing through, passing over, passing where? Like the foaming surface of the ocean as it crashes headlong against the sandy shore, the coral seems to shift and move, yet it sits steadfast like the shore itself, bracing against the tide. Cogs of natural machinery turn in the weight of this winding water.
Some things, tinier than we perceive, clinging to their surroundings like so many vines woven up the sides of buildings, an ocean trellis bobbing in the subtle cusps of waves.
Compartmentalization, distinctions in those that might seem the same. We look in, they look out. Do they see us?
Motion fluid, motion slow, motion of lungs, in, out, expand, contract, motion of traffic, stop, start, pause, and move.
Motion also need not be nearly so fluid.
It was a wondering in me that came up with that thought, a kind of empathy across my air and through his water, maybe the first word I cast out between us in case he could hear. Tully would stare at that painting for hours, hanging there with his glassy eyes wide open. At night he wanted the bottom, as if it were a warm bed. He'd lay there, sort of dreaming, his eyes gray and dim and thoughtless. For months he came back to her the way a critic or lover can build a whole life on the study of one great work. I don't know why he stopped. Maybe it was when he first noticed me, the face above my hand, feeding.
For Tully the Fish, Toy Derricote. To give, and to take.
Natural, consistent with nature, normal, expected. Unnatural, not in accordance or conformity with the natural physical nature of humans or animals. Abnormal, having a cause or origin external to the body.
There is a temporality to life that, when infringed upon or tampered with, leaves a sense of wrongness, of something terribly dissonant.
Life is motion, so when the dead move, we are unsure.
If a dead hand waves, is it saying hello? Is it saying goodbye?
If a dead head turns, is it in response? If death retreats, might we forget that it shall arrive unannounced?
Death is not unnatural. Often, it reminds us of life.
Even so, some things are better left unsaid.
snakeskin, animalia, amphibians, reptiles, 1517.04.
Slithers, slides across one's sweater. A certain stillness, a certain silence, a certain slip of the tongue.
Perspective changes things.
As do reflections.
Reflections are waves jolting off of surfaces. The angle of incidence is the angle of reflection. Light a photon, light a wave. Our world defined by motions of waves that jolt off of surfaces. The jolt is our way of defining our world.
Rodent rhapsodies reverberating from surfaces like Phragmites reverberating in the clutch of the wind.
Wind lends motion, motion lends fluidity, lends life. Waves dance fleetingly across land, across water, across movement of jellyfish in their tanks, across movement of hearts moving in their trees.